obviously Mr. Musk, who is very proud of his Starlink, had a real unpleasant surprise for his Starlink a few days ago, when those Starlink terminals, which are freely distributed in the armed forces of Ukraine and whatever the volunteers, quote unquote, fight with them and represent their main communications tactical network, they started to break down. And some people blame it on the actually Russian special electronic countermeasure equipment. They call Tirada, which is tirade or something else, but I have to address this. Few days ago, a number of the Russian cities, you can easily find in the internet, and this is not some amateurs who are doing this, they're including respectable media who also posted it because they saw it themselves. Russian cities from Murmansk to St. Petersburg to hell knows what, saw those huge columns of light, just shooting up into the skies. And this was happening for like one evening. And then suddenly the Starlink terminal started to break down, and armed forces of Ukraine started to lose any kind of communications and, tactical, communications network, which of course was Starlink based. And people begin to speculate. I don't think so it's speculation. It is a well-known fact that that type of weaponry was being developed in Russia, even in the Soviet Union for a long time. I can tell you absolutely for sure that issue of the changing the ionization of the atmosphere is a very well developed concept, and who knows what Russia has in terms of this technology. But evidently the collapse of the Starlink is directly connected to those old funny looking columns of light. So, and this is just the part of the issue with the electronic countermeasure and capabilities Russia didn't demonstrate yet. So, but this is just one of such demonstrations. So, and we better start, thinking seriously about what is still in store and what could be used in case of the real war. And this is the thing which many people do not understand, and I have to reiterate it again and again. Systems fight. Networks fight. No, not some company of the, you can go with some company of very good, fighters and well equipped, and then you're going to lose the company. And it could be obviously tragedy for their parents or wives and things of this nature. But the point is, on operational strategic level, this would be like a tactical setback. Reality, however, is how you look at operationally and strategically on the whole thing, how you play it. And the fundamental issue in this particular case for Russians is the ability to suppress their enemy's countermeasures, electronic warfare systems, and of course communications. And that's when people say, oh, okay, what would be the real war? Okay, let me explain what will be in the real war. It is well-known fact that the United States in each hour has about 70 different satellites flying over their basically Russia and Ukraine, which is the main theater of operations. In real war, there would have been no those satellites anymore in real, because Russia has full capability to wipe everything off the sky, from the space, and leave basically United States and NATO basically deaf and blind. But that's what many people don't understand. They also don't understand that Russia cannot do it now for a simple reason, because attack on the space asset is in fact casus belli. It's the start of the war, and I mean serious war. So that is why it is kind of the game of all those means and systems which have to play still in their pretty much peaceful time framework without attacking each other. But this is what it is. And as I already stated, there were reports of actually a complete breakdown of the tactical networks, communication networks of the armed forces of Ukraine, which were based on those Starlink and those small terminals which have been, basically distributed to them in the last few days. And I mean, complete breakdown. So keep this in mind too. So it's not that simple. This war is not that simple, although we already know that what is going on more or less strategically and a little bit operationally.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.